Are things going good, or are they going bad, or whatever else? Oh, come on. It's already been 20 seconds, more than 20 seconds actually. I know for the WOD skippers, or like for the people who try to skip the intro, the urge is strong, but I swear the stream is about to start. I think I set up everything correctly, it's just... Yeah, don't mind this. Yeah, I'm just trying to fiddle around with the volume a bit to see what works best. I think this is fine. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Matrix and today we're going to be continuing, not really, wait, sorry, this is not an IS stream. We are going to be playing through the Dungeon Meshi collab. This is the first time I have opened this. And disclaimer, I have not seen Dungeon Meshi, but I have heard it's a great show, and who knows, if I like this collab enough, I may even watch the show. I mean, may even end up watching the show, I mean. Of course, we know who the new characters are: Marcel, Laios, Chilchuk, and Senshi. Daily recipe. Alright, let's see what's in the shop. Pretty... Alright, fair enough. Pretty standard stuff. Very nice. And what's... oh, that was it. Senshi. Okay. Flavorful doodles. What is this? Doodles? Shiny berries. Okay. Let us start. I know I'm a day late, but that's just because of normal things. Oh, is that for the exit? Okay, fair enough. That's for the shop. That's... alright. Oh, Originium Slug Ranch. DT1. What's a place like this doing in the middle of the dungeon? Grumbling tummies. Before serving, operators gradually lose increasing amounts of HP. Defeat edible enemies to add them to the pot and fill your operators' bellies. Ah. Edible enemies, I see. Very nice. Sounds delicious, absolutely. It doesn't, but okay. Alright, let's go with our standard squad, and for that I just mean replace ya with...
got it.
I mean, at the moment, replace you with Cutter. We're just gonna go full on damage. And I think this team looks fine. Alright, let's start. I guess you may have noticed that some of the levels of some people have been increased. And by the way, we're reading this. We're reading the event. Failing. I don't know who that is. Oh, we running. Lagos, run. Ooh. The moment she was swallowed whole by the red dragon, my sister Faylene teleported the rest of us out of the dungeon with her magic. Oh yeah, I also heard that. Okay, I remember now. I also heard that Dungeon Meshi hooks you in with the cute. No, not the cute. I'm thinking of another show. It hooks you in with the chill vibe of exploring the world, the great world building, and then a cooking show. And then it slaps you hard in the face in one of the later episodes with quite a dark twist. Alright, we are already setting the tone. We are already setting the tone. Our belongings and travel funds were all left behind. However, we had no choice but to venture into the dungeon again to rescue Faylene before she's digested. Oh! Okay, that's... Huh. I think this must be hype for the people who have actually watched the show. I haven't, so I'm just like, alright, cool people. On our way, we tried eating the monsters we killed to feed ourselves. It's been tough, but thanks to that, we've met new friends, solved all kinds of problems, and learned many new things about the dungeon. Very nice. But just as we were venturing deeper, thinking all was going well, we seem to have found ourselves in a new predicament. Let me guess, they got teleported to Terra? I'm assuming that's what's gonna kick everything off. Oh, he's calling for Faylene. Oh, just a dream. Ah, so Lias was dreaming. You're finally awake, Lias. How are you feeling? Still dizzy? Not really, but now that you mention it, I'm feeling a little hungry. Oh, where are we? Oh, just a normal sky. And a normal forest. The sky, the sun, the woods, and... Looks like somewhere outside the dungeon, right? But no, it's not. None of us recognize this place at all. Not me, not Senshi, not even Chilchuk. Oh? And look, I've been getting no response at all. I've tried several times, but the spirits aren't responding to me. Ah, okay. So we just start off with... Gotcha. So we just start off in the story with the collab happening. They're already in Terra. We don't need an explanation on how they got here, but they're already there. That's strange. Senshi, what are you doing? Ooh, the burly dwarf. Been examining the soil here. Look, the soil's moist, deep in color, and starts to smell when you rub it in your palm, which means that it's a lot more organic it's got a lot more organic matter packed in there. Almost butchered his voice, but hey, sure, why not? Meaning? Things have been living here. He's gonna think about it for a minute. Meaning it's just perfect for planting. Aye, just like the soil on the back of a golem. Excuse me? Who cares? That's a funny face. Did he fall down? Pipe down, Marcel, you spooked the birds. Well, I have good news and bad news. First, we've checked our surroundings and haven't come across any monsters. This place should be safe. What about the good news? That was the good news. So what's the bad news? The bad news is this place is huge and nothing like any environment okay. Okay, retry. The bad news is this place is huge and nothing like any environment I'm familiar with. From a high vantage point, I could tell we're on the edge of a forest. I've never seen anywhere like this in the first 5 floors, and haven't heard about anything like it either. Okay, we're gonna get an explanation, at least like a rough explanation later. Which means... Is Laius a little smooth brain? Huh? Could it be that the dungeon has changed shape? Never seen any of those birds before. Strange. An area of the dungeon. Looks like a whole different place to me. Could this be similar to being inside one of those paintings? Were we brought to another... Man, I can't pronounce stuff today, what the hell? Were we brought to another world? Does that mean we'll get to see those monsters that no one's seen before? And if you're lucky, to taste them too? Alright, so he's a more simple-minded. He isn't exactly smooth brain, he's given off those vibes. Laios here is a bit more simple-minded. Gotcha. Do you even realize what you're saying? Our top priority is saving Fairly and not wasting our time in whatever this place is. And there's one other thing I should mention. I've tried several times now, but I'm only able to use simple magic here. Ah, that explains the kit nerf. Sorry, couldn't help make that joke. That could be an issue. What's more... There's more? Something's off about the forest and this clearing here. As if someone opened up the soil for planting things. I'm quite familiar with methods like that. You don't care about my magic getting... You don't care about my magic getting weaker at all, do you? Oh, that's a great face, by the way. Come to think of it, I did spot some strange wooden hut outside the forest. Maybe there are people living there? Let's head there and ask around. See if we can learn anything. Don't change the subject. Strange wooden hut? Let's go check it out. I am switching these voices like crazy. Hey! Where have I seen this CG before? I feel like I've seen this somewhere, in some game. But I don't know. This is Modern Terra. And when a fantasy party gets transported to Modern Terra, I feel like the consequences are going to be a bit disastrous. We need to be more cautious. We know nothing about this place. Who knows what's inside? We might even encounter hostile demi-humans. Fair enough, the fantasy logic is just always going to be working. I suggest you let me go first to... Hey! Oh, they just left him there? Probably backed off, I'd assume. The hut's not big, but it's got plenty of fencing. The stakes all planted firmly into the ground too, nice and steady. The part above the ground are obviously short. Most folks could climb over them, no problem. I guess they go deep to keep animals inside from digging their way out. I'm also seeing some black rocks scattered all over. Some kind of marker, maybe? Hey, stop running around like that! What if it's dangerous? Whispers. Kensuke? What? Oh, okay, so he just... Oh, okay, so he reacted to the sword telling him something. Kensuke reacted to monsters nearby. Does that mean... Huh? I told you not to run around! Well... It moves! There's something squishy under the rock. Man, seeing originium slugs must be a wild experience for the first time. And yeah, I'm not voice acting that. Is it some kind of insect monster that uses rocks as its shell? So the shell is used for both protection and offense? Hey, don't just stand around and watch, take care of it already. Its hard outer shell does more than enough protection for its abdomen. It covers the neck too, which usually has a lot of nerves. Hello, Rango. Welcome to the stream. And as you see, we are playing through the Arknights Dungeon Meshi Collab. Aiming to get like at least 4 levels. Get through like 4 to 5 levels today. Yes, and I'm also going to be reading the story to see how good that is, because this is going to be the first event story that I'm going to read. I mean, fully read, because I attempted to read, like, the, So Long a Delve event. Only read, like, 2 stages worth of story, and I couldn't progress further, so I just left it there. But anyways, yes, we are playing today. Pretty excited. Never watched Dungeon Meshi, but I've heard it's good. And it disguises itself as a food anime about cooking monsters with very great world building. And slaps you in the face some episodes later down the line with quite the twist. But that's all I know. It wouldn't be easy to kill with just our weapons. Brother, just help your party member, my gosh. They saw an originium slug and they're just merciless, like urging him to kill it, but he's just busy. What a fascinating creature. So its outer shell works like that and it's protecting its neck as well. It'd be hard to kill that creature. Well, just do something about it, you know? Marcel, use your magic. Keep it as weak as you can. We don't want to harm the environment here. And, okay, so Senshi's the kind of guy who's very environmental friendly. They eat anything that moves, even if it doesn't move. Wait, do you mean... Do you mean all the party members just eat anything that moves? Don't worry, I can't cast anything stronger than this right now anyway. Oh, it died. As weak as walking mushrooms. So it is a new type of monster. Are you alright, Marcel? How did its attacks feel? I'm fine, thanks for worrying about me. Mainly Senshi and Leos. Okay, yeah, fair enough. From the vibe I'm getting, Leos is, Laios, however his name is translated here, is a bit more simple-minded, while meanwhile Senshi is the cookmaster, the chef, and very environmental friendly. What a hard shell. You don't often see shells made of minerals. Oh, what about the rest of it? Flips the originium slug around with his axe. What? Oh, what? What is it like? Stay back. Don't lay a finger on it when we don't even know the first thing about it. Critters that crawl on the ground usually live off of decomposing organic matter, so they're likely to be full of bacteria and parasites. You could get infected just by touching it. Then how are you gonna handle an originium slug? That's true. Kensuke? We found the slug already. Is there something else? I'm assuming, I'm like doing an educated guess that Kensuke is his sword. Oh, more slugs, of course. Hold on. The rocks around us have all come to life. In that case, we'll just have to take them all down. How's this? Watch out! Seems like they come in all kinds. Some can spew some sort of fluid. Careful. It seems to be corrosive. Wow, they can spit corrosive fluids? I didn't know originium slugs could do that, honestly. You're excited about that right now? Brother is just too fascinated with monsters, apparently. I don't think I can do much damage to these guys. They're all yours. Quick, we'll hide inside this hut. Okay, I see where this is going. Oh my god. Oh. Did you see the fucking image of Big Bob? Did you all see the freaking image of Big Bob behind Marcel? That cracked me up a little too much. What? Oh, weren't there any of those in the main story? What, originium slugs who could spew acid? I mean, if you talk about gameplay, I don't remember any, if I'm being honest. And if you talk about, like, as in the story, I don't, what's it called? I don't know. Maybe it said something about those, but I don't remember anything about that. Corrosive originium slugs. He carries a chainsaw too. Well, I think I know where this is going. Man, just seeing a tech suit armored guy. Brother just started. Brother just started a chainsaw. What the heck? Sensei, do you know this orc all decked out in armor? They're calling him an orc. Man, the disrespect to Mr. Big Bob. That's crazy. An orc decked out in all armor. All the orcs I know tend to dress pretty lightly. He must be the owner of the hut. Should I ask? Bro, what? Okay. Ask about what? Let's run for it. Since you put me down already. Oh my god. Only Senshi and Marcel are just the ones freaked out. Laios, meanwhile, is just like, guys, maybe we should have talked to him. He seems like a nice guy. Maybe there's just a misunderstanding between us. Oh my goodness. Is he chasing us? What is he anyway? Is he really an orc? You sure you don't need to be... You sure you don't need me to go and ask? Okay, so he's just caught up in the moment because of Marcel. Marcel, essentially, is just caught up in the moment. Why are you people so curious about that? He was obviously hell-bent on slaughtering us with that strange massive blade. It definitely pissed him off. Yeah, probably with your explosion magic. Why don't you try apologizing? I'm not apologizing to an orc. How are we supposed to chase off the rock slugs without magic? So this is a new place you've never been to. There's so many things to do here. For the last time, Sensei, I know how to run. Please put me down already. Hey, I never read anything about this in books either. This is so cool. I feel like he's gonna fall in love with Rhodes Island. Laios! And they run off. Oh no, okay, now we finally fight in the stage. Okay, fair enough. DT1, Originium Slug Ranch.
Do be careful, everyone.
A harmless Originium slug tries to flee when HP is under 50%. What do you mean it tries to flee? Okay. Wait a minute. Come on.
Incoming. Get ready, everyone.
Huh? Wait, why the hell did... What? The health... Okay. I guess the health didn't go down. That's, Huh. That's interesting, okay. Sure. Why not?
Any orders for me?
I don't think there's much point in doing that. So, do these.
Toxins and traps are my
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Now I remember stuff.
So this is a battlefield.
You have to heal people, and then, well, eliminate all of those things there, of course, as a start. I mean, at that point, I'm just gonna do this.
Relax. What? You think you're a better robber than me?
Tries to flee when health is under 50%.
Stay calm and make your move. No need to worry. I've got your back.
Orc Chieftain. Bro, what? A burly orc wearing mysterious armor, the weapon in its hand makes a terrifying sound. Is he chasing us? Or these slugs? Bro, what the fuck? Okay. Alright. Let's see. What's this? After cooking for 5 seconds, fills everyone up, granting all operators 30%. Oh, plus 30 attack, and slowly recovering their HP until ingredients are used up. Sure, why not? Seems good enough.
Get out of my home!
Of course.
Roger.
And then put down.
Ottima decisione.
Stay calm, my friend. Concentrate. I'm right here. I know what you're thinking.
Just block. Simply put, just block. That's it. Well, that was pretty easy.
Support incoming.
I guess. Alright. That was a weird stage to do. Probably because these guys just went into the blue circle and didn't even do anything. But okay. Fair enough, I guess. I still think something about this doesn't add up. Leos, is this really the time for that? Who knows when that orc will catch up to us? Don't you even have a little sense of danger? This is uncharted territory. Nothing we know about the dungeon is going to help us here. I didn't expect the slugs to have totally different habitats and level of aggressiveness just for having different shells. Brother is way too interested in monsters. I swear to God, that was the thing he was paying attention to while seemingly running away. But why were they working with that creature as strong as an orc? Are the slugs really intelligent enough to be tamed? Shh, pipe down. The orc is here. He's coming. Why is he attacking the slugs? Are they not on the same side? Is he attacking everything around him indiscriminately? Hold on. I have an idea. What are you up to this time? Hi. What? Oh my... Hi? Oh, the amount of de-escalation this entire situation just went through because of that simple hi. Hello. Merciless having a wild... She's going through a roller coaster of emotions. Everybody is stun locked. I've had enough of this. If you're doing it, let's do it now. Marcel, wait! I'm not going to get myself killed here by some orc. Phelan is still waiting for me to save her. Huh? Huh? Kill? Why would I kill you? Do I look that scary? He's just Big Bob. He's a nice guy. Cut the crap. Hey, watch out. And that's the last of them. It's always a pain when they start running around all over the place. I knew it. You're not a violent brute who attacks indiscriminately. You just wanted to take care of the slugs for us. Not so scary, orc. His name has been changed. What? Ah, classic girl failure. She completely misunderstood the situation, escalated it to quite an extreme, and then, when everything settled down, she's just like, well, that was a mistake. And everyone's embarrassed. Senshi is the only one looking like, we really need Big Bob to be playable. Oh, considering I can already imagine the amount of times Big Bob would have helped every single Arknights player who has tried all the IS things. We need this guy to be playable, for sure, for sure. He's the only one who's neutral here, Leos. It's your first time here, no wonder. You see, I own this little ranch here, and I build these huts with my friends. Took us a whole lot of work just to keep the Originian slugs under control. You can call me Big Bob. You look like a bunch of wandering vagrants. The wastes are a dangerous place. You ought to rest up here. Excuse me, vagrants? We're adventurers. Is there a difference? Of course there is! So they're called Originium slugs. Of course this guy is gonna be more interested in the monster. You're kidding me. You've never heard of Originium slugs? Oh, we haven't introduced ourselves yet, have we? I am Laios, this is Senshi, the newest member of the party, and this is Marcio, a mage, and this is Chuck, the locksmith. Even before IS, he's a former member of the Mudrock team. Excuse me? He's a former member of the Mudrock team? Oh, that just makes him cool. That just makes him cooler. What the heck? Now that I take a look, you're all dressed kind of funny. Are you actors from the Ragwood? I don't know who that faction is. What's that? Never mind. I bet you wouldn't get it even if I explained. Anyway, most folks would know to stay away when they see so many slugs in one place. So why'd you come anyway? They thought you were intruders. So you raised these slugs here. That's incredible. This is nothing. There are plenty of those little guys here. And rather than making enemies out of them in the waste, I figured I'd try putting them into use. They always get more active this time of year. That's why I came to the hut. Didn't expect to find you folks waking all of them up and leading them away though. So I had no other choice but to knock them all out one by one and drag them back in. Sorry about that. It's okay. Ironically, I'm just enjoying this. So anyway, you mean they are raised on a farm and they are edible? Oh yeah, I heard about that. Like, don't Originium slugs get converted into like food or like some liquid to slurp somewhere in Terra? I've heard like this is like a piece of world building, but I don't know where exactly that happens. Huh? Are you crazy? Do I have to remind you that they were trying to kill us just now? And this isn't the time to learn about local cuisines. We do eat Originium slugs though. Really? Of course, both of them are going to be extremely interested in that topic. They don't exactly look like something you'd want to eat. Maybe they have some kind of unique flavor then? Not quite. Rather, the flavor, it's more like... you should try them out yourselves. I'll whip up something for you. I can help. Huh? What? Eat what? These slugs? No, hell no. I've cleaned the pot, Big Bob. I'd love to see how you cook the slugs. Great, thanks. First things first, the slugs we just caught can't be eaten right away. Gotta flip them over and keep them in the water for 5 days to starve them. It keeps their digestive tracts clean. What? We're saying we need to wait for 5 days for this? You'd starve first. And luckily I already prepared some earlier. That's interesting food lore. Make sure you wear gloves. Well, we'll boil them in water. That'll shrink the meat and make them easier to shell. Why can't you just pry it off as is? Because this way we can clean out all the mucus inside. Just blanch them in the boiling water briefly and take them out. After that, we'll take the shell off and give the meat a rinse. See the mucus? Just like slimes. What's that? What? You haven't heard of slimes? Slimes, like the super common monster on the upper levels of the dungeon. So once you remove the meat, you keep heating the shells in the water. Brother just really ignored Marcel. Hey, don't just ignore me! As for the meat, there's still lots of mucus right now. We'll squeeze some lemons on it, then rub it hard with salt and flour to get all the mucus off. Huh. Remove all the organs, take off this membrane, and rinse it a total of 5 times. That seems a bit of a lengthy process, not gonna lie. So we can't eat the organs or the membrane. Feel free to give it a try if you don't feel like waking up to see the sun. Okay, tomorrow. Hey, I love Big Boy. Hey, were you actually planning to eat this before you heard that? Such a delicate cleaning process. Even I'm not familiar with many ingredients that need to be prepared like this. They're originium slugs, and that makes them far more dangerous than most animals out there. There's no skipping this step. The ones I breed on my ranch may be raised in a controlled environment, but even then they have their they need to have their innards cleaned. Of course, we don't want to be eating originium now, do we? If you run into any wild ones, don't even try to cook them. You could wash those slugs dozens of times and they still won't be safe to eat. Looks like a huge pain. Can we pick up the pace, please? No, ingredients like these need to be handled carefully. After this step, we'll add some aromatic herbs to the water, like those thorny branches and leaves over there, and boil the slug in it again. This is very lengthy. More boiling? What's the rush, long ears? That's how you get rid of the earthy scent and tenderize the meat. If you don't mind the smell, though, we can skip the aromatics. Please continue. Let's add as many chilies as we can. It'll be so spicy you'll feel like you can breathe fire, and then more firewood. Keep those flames hot. After that, we're pretty much done. We slice the meat, fry up some more side ingredients, mix them up, start stir frying. As soon as the meat starts to curl, it's done. Any longer, it'll be too dry. Remember, as soon as the meat starts to curl. Whoops, skipped a step. We should have drizzled some originium slug beer onto the meat. No need for that. This is more than perfect as it is. Let's just dig in already. Then we can go back on the road. No need to waste more time on any extra steps. If you say so, not my problem. Well then, the stir-fried chili originium slug is done. Hey, Big Beard, what are you doing? And let me try something. Those shells have been cleaned, right? Yeah? What is he up to? Who knows? We'll put the cleaned meat slug back into the shells, mince some garlic, add a little butter, salt and pepper, and of course don't forget the missing step, drizzle the meat in some originium slug beer. Then add a bit of minced garlic, add the shells openings, and finally put the shells back in the fire facing upwards and roast them for a while. The flames lick the originium slug shells and give out an intense wheat aroma. The oil sizzles as the warm scent of garlic wafts toward the party. Then there is a light, joyful sound. Crackle. It's ready! Now hurry and take them out. I've got pancakes ready too. Come on, let's eat. What is Bob's Farm Originium Slug Course? Heart attack with stir-fried chili. I wanted to see that. I guess I skipped it. Nah, I'll read it later. Delicious! Put the meat on the bread and bite into it with the chilies. Then, take a sip of beer. Try it. Here, try the pancakes. I added some foul beast eggs. You'll love it, guaranteed. Is that colorful stuff on top crushed candies? It's sweet. Alright, she's warming up. She's like, do I want to try that? Fine, I'll try to. What's this? Originium slug antenna. Yep, that expression instantly changed when she tasted the food. Wow, so good. I like the chewy texture, but way too spicy. It's very different from Senshi's cooking, but still good. With the beer, the roast. Slug doesn't have that earthy taste at all, unlike the stir-fry. Nope, I couldn't read it either. Okay, so it just skips itself, okay. That's a bit unfortunate. I guess I'll just read it when I do the playback of the stream. I knew it. The result is always better when you don't cut corners. Rushing will do you no good. No matter how minor a step is, we must take it carefully. That's what's so fascinating about cooking. Marcel, how anxious you were made me realize this. How anxious you were made me realize this. Hey, I wasn't. I'm not the kind of person who throws caution to the wind when I'm anxious. I'm only so worried because none of you seem to be. It's like none of you even want to get back as soon as possible. This beer is awesome. It's got a different manty taste to it, unlike anything I've ever had. Well, that's good to hear. I was planning to bottle and sell it, so I brewed a couple batches. Sounds like I'll be raking in the dough. Originium slug beer. Is it brewed with the slugs? How does that work? There are many ways. If you rinse them in clean wheat husks from the moment they're born, the husks will stick to them and eventually they'll form shells that keep the smell. And if you mix those shells into your brew hops, this beer is what you will get. A few other places do it differently, say feed the slug hops and use their mucus in the brew. I'm sure it'd taste different, but I like my brews the best. The same goes for the pancakes you just had. Give those shiny little fellas some fruit and their shells will end up sweet. I guess I can relax now that I know there's a market for my beer. All of this is so good. Anyway, I think Marcel's been so anxious because we kind of stumbled our way into this place by accident. Oh, is he? Oh, he's not gonna believe this. Yeah, he's not gonna believe this. To be frank, most of what you guys have said has gone right over my head. Never mind, I guess we'll have to look elsewhere for answers. Well, everyone gets homesick, I know that much at least. But I've never met anyone who knows as little as you guys. It's not safe traveling like that. Take these with you. Big Bog quickly packs up some prepared slug meat and beer and hands them over to Leos along with the book. Leos flips through the book and finds it filled with crooked, illegible letters. Oh, what's this? That's my Bob's Gourmet Guide. I wrote down everything I've seen and whether it's edible or not. Take it. You seem surprised by even the littlest things, so just follow what it says in the book. Don't starve or get yourselves food poisoning. Seems like this is right up Laios' alley. I can picture the expression on his face without even looking. Alright, I also know of this place that has a lot of eccentric people. I'm sure they would be able to help you get home. I mean, they even got that red-eyed woman on a leash. If anyone can handle this, it's them. Who's Big Bob referring to as the red-eyed woman on a leash? Really? What's that place called? Rhodes Island. I knew it. We would be involved somehow, alright? We would be involved somehow. They've been operating branch offices in even the most remote villages. You should be able to find them pretty easily. Okay, Rhodes Island. Got it. What a strange name for an island. Does that mean you'll need to board a ship? If you do manage to find it, remember to say hello to Mudrock for me. Ah! Okay, that's a cool reference. Aye, that's a cool reference. I like it. W probably? Makes sense. You know what? Makes sense. Yeah, she's the crazy one. Not a problem. Alright then. I hope you'll find them soon. Thanks, big guy. What an interesting bunch. I sure hope they find that dungeon soon. Now back to work. What happened to the rest of the food? There are a lot of references to other events? Okay, gotcha. Did they finish all of it? Oh, did they just eat every... Ah! Chobe. Cooked originium slug. Yummy! Yeah, I know who that is. I don't need to
We may have
look at
achieved
anything.
perfect
I know who
victory,
that is.
but we still can't let our guard down.
That's Chobe. Sorry, I gotta clear my throat a bit. Alright, Gourmet Guide. Originium Slug Ranch. The most important lesson for professional adventurers. Grumbling tummies before serving. Oh, now it's gonna explain me the mechanic. No one's in my team, okay. I feel like this is gonna be like a 4-parter stream. Because I'm also reading. Okay, so is this a new events thing where the camera actually zooms in onto the map and on the operator when that operator is talking? Or is it because this is the collab, so they are putting more effort into it? Which one of the two is it? I'm all pumped up after that meal. How long have you been on the move? Slow down, what's the rush? Big Bob, what's the matter? I just remembered I left out an important outdoor cooking lesson. I'm sure you'd like more meals as filling as that last one, right? That last meal... I'm getting a little hungry just thinking about it. Senshi, what are we having for our next meal? No, they added a zoom a while ago. Okay, gotcha. Because I was about to be like, that seems a little... It's probably because I'm playing through the story and then when I get through some of the more recent events, it's gonna come into play. Then... I should learn how to cook the monsters around here. Then let's start with these originium slugs here. Huh? Traveling in the wastes will cause hungry adventurers to constantly lose HP, and they'll lose more and more HP over time. All you need is this big pot, and you can eat your fill of nearby ingredients. Defeat edible enemies, and their ingredients will be added to the pot. Heavier enemies will provide more ingredients. Okay, I guess that seems a little interesting. You can begin cooking once the pot is full. When cooking, make sure to pay attention to both time and heat. Just one moment. Okay, so it takes 5 seconds to cook. Smells great! Now we can cook up our own originium slug feast too. A familiar aroma! Operators who have eaten will gain a slight attack increase and continuously recover HP. But the food inside the pot will deplete over time and eventually run out. You can defeat edible enemies to refill the pot. If the pot runs out of food, you'll have to go hungry again. And we don't want that. Huh? I don't want to feel hungry again. Man, the amount of innocence in that line was okay. Sometimes you might meet unusual enemies. For example, see that sleeping slug over there? I'll take a look. Ah, my eyes! Sheesh, I'll handle it. Well done. This is how you can obtain unusual ingredients. Like the shiny berries, for example. They can be used in a number of ways. You can place them directly inside the pot to cook unusual meals and give everyone a special effect. Or you can feed them to an individual operator to enjoy on their own. Look at his eyes. Oh, look at her eyes. Oh. Yeah, I know she's stunned, but those eyes are... Man, she looks a little crazy. She looks very unhinged. Okay. Of course, you can just place them on the floor for some unusual effect. This great land of ours is huge. What is edible and how to eat them is up to you guys to figure out. Use my Bob's Gourmet Guide as a starting point. And if you run into anything new, make sure to note it down. And tell me all about it next time we catch up over some good eats. Sure. Why not?
大丈夫。私に任せて。
どうした？腹が減ったのか。食材を数回に分けて投入し。
At least a bit of the mana would be increased. Wait, maybe not, because I gotta see the effect of that skill first. Alright, fair enough. Ah, so it's like this. Jungle Detox Stew. They really are gonna be meeting the High Priest, huh? Mr. Pop, super cool. Mr. who can chainsaw stuff and make doodles. Yeah, this is a pretty high effort, I'd say. What's it called? Thing. Fill in more content to get rewards. So you just gotta simply play through the stages. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'll just buy these. Yeah, I'll just buy more as I go along. Jungle Detox 2, finally. The second level. Okay. Yep, I'll just go in with this squad. Should be fine enough. Hurry up, Leos. Look at this mushroom. Even the dungeon's walking mushroom don't grow this big. You're not going to pull on the banner? Well, I'm not really gonna pull on the banner, and I forgot to do this on stream, but I did pull, I did do the 10 pull that you get on the first day. I got Chilchuck, and yeah, that was it. I got Chilchuck. And that's practically the only person I wanted, so it's good. I would say it's good. I'm more interested in saving for the Lappy banner. Yeah, he's good, yeah. I mean, ever since I saw that his absurd ability, absurd in the sense no other operator basically has that, right? Ignoring environmental effects for like a full minute when deployed. That came in real clutch in the, what's it called, CCB3. Which I would like to try in the future, you know? Maybe like try my hand at it, dip a bit of my toes into it, and see if I can attempt endgame whenever it comes on EN. So yeah, that's... It's funny that Shellchuck got his maximum use on CCB3. Wouldn't it be amazing to see a walking mushroom this size? Thoughts on having it for lunch later? I would not be eating those shrooms if I were you, Cece. If you feel like you don't want to see tomorrow... Alright, that's a... Alright, that's a good one, Rango. That was a good one. Careful now, the gourmet guide says... Sorry. Wait, I'll be back. Alright, sorry, that took a bit. I'm back. Let's continue. Careful now. The gourmet guide says jungle mushrooms are basically all poisonous to some extent. For example, they might give you full body rashes, thicken your blood, or make you throw up non-stop until every organ is down on the floor. That's it. That is some very extreme mushrooms. I'd rather not think about what the guide author must have gone through to learn all that in such detail. The orcs only taught me how to identify dungeon mushrooms, so we best leave these alone. But there are some animals that eat them. Still no, if one or two critters consider it edible, it means it's probably toxic to everything else. In other words, if we see lots of animals eating this, then it's likely to be edible for us too. Right. Oh. What was that? Piercing buzzing? There's something flying towards us. Careful, everyone. Did they get hit? What the heck did they get hit with? There are explosions going off in the background? What's happening? Knocks here and there? What? High Priest? Ha! Now that was an impressive explosion. Okay, I see. A good thing the test site was empty. Oh god. Let me see. Chamber pressure off the charts, same goes for the temperature readings, and load capacity too. Seems like it'll need reinforcement to perform well. Next, final adjustments to the previous configuration, loosen the belt, tighten the screws, and done. My newest masterpiece, the invincible cool thing, will be fully operational as long as I don't run into another accident. Oh, I should get rid of all those explosives first. Safety first, avoid open flames. Knocks here and there. It's from the Great Chief Returns event. Okay. So is this just gonna be basically us going through some variation of different events mixed together? Is that what this collab is? Yeah, this is not... That thing over there keeps blowing up. You alright, Marcel? It is tourism all over Terra. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course, you would want to get some Dungeon Meshi fans to join the game, so of course, we're gonna show everything all over Terra. I'm fine, just a little dizzy. Oh, he's firing the motors again. I'm assuming it's a motor. There's more. A golem? Maybe a gargoyle? Taste my magic. Man, the power of explosions isn't gonna be matched by fantasy magic. High Priest? High Priest? You there? What was that? What? A crocodile? Or a beastman with a crocodile head? Huh? What's a beastman? Gator-headed beastman. He can speak too! Why wouldn't I be able to? Hey, you there, Durance. Did you crawl up from the underground? It also teaches about Dungeon Meshi in some way. Okay, fair enough. Durance? Is he talking about us? See any other short ones around here? What are you saying when me and Chilchuk look the same race to you? Don't you guys have half foot here? What are you talking about? Is there something wrong with you all? Right, have you seen our high priest here? A high priest? Old guy, shorter than me, wears glasses. What's he doing in such a dangerous place? Dunno, he thinks in mysterious ways. Well, we haven't run into any old men. He also moves in mysterious ways. Guess I should just give up and get back to the tribe then, like all the times I went out and looked for him before. Goodbye, strange tourists. Oh wait, could I ask you if you've heard of Rhodes Island? Lucky for you, but also unlucky. Because I feel like I have, but also not. There's someone else in the tribe who I'm sure knows where this whatever island is, though. But that person happens to be... that high priest you're looking for? Bingo. How's this? Come back with me. We hardly ever find him when we go looking, but he always comes back sooner or later. Okay, so he's a halfling. Sorry, a half-foot, was it? Chilchak. And of course, since she's a dwarf, Marcel is an elf, Laios is a human. So basically, you guys were on an island with a huge dungeon and somehow ended up here? More or less. Do you know anything about it? What's an island? Huh? It's a landmass completely surrounded by sea. What's a sea? A large body of water. Oh, this is gonna go so well. You mean a lake? You really like to use strange words. Well, is it because we're inland right now and you haven't heard of... It's because your questions are so strange. I've never heard of a sea, an island, or a marine village. Are you swept here from the other side of Terra by someone's tail or something? Terra? It's what we're standing on right now. Marcel tries to read the crocodile man's face for any sign he was pranking her. Oh yeah, he didn't tell him that they're living on Terra. Unfortunately, the only message she gets from his eyes is, am I talking to a fool? Okay. So in short, the ones who calls the shots in this tribe of crocodiles are Surya is the high priest. The one Marcel blew up earlier was his mech. The invincible cool thing. But if we blew up his mech, would he still be willing to help us find Rhodes Island? It's fine, it would have exploded with or without you. Man, I didn't know the crocodiles were chill like that. What the heck? Always manages to blow up somehow. The High Priest is a friendly man. I'm sure he won't blame you if you just explain everything. He's also a righteous man. He wouldn't leave a group of lost visitors stranded. That's our High Priest. Not sure about that, because he likes... I don't know, he seems like a crazy scientist type of guy, but he's a burb. He's a short freaking burb. Still, we should come up with a way to make amends. Don't worry about it. Wait, what's that good smell? Who's cooking today? The Durin with the huge beard. Oh. Terra... AHHHHH. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I mean race. Terra AHHHHH. Living paintings, the dungeon. I can't wrap my head around it all. I can use magic here, so at the very least, some of the laws of reality are shared. Faeline, I bet I'd be as excited as Leos if you were here. I miss our old days at the academy. I'm assuming this is gonna make way more sense and be hitting a bit emotionally if I knew who Faeline was. Back then... Wait, the berries that those little birds are eating, they look like that fruit Faeline offered me back then. I don't think you should be just randomly eating stuff. Well, now she's on some hallucinogens. So let me guess, she's gonna be high on something? I mean, that's the logical explanation. Smells great. Are Durin's good at cooking too? Yep, okay. Alright then. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Imagining a girl failure elf mage who gets a bit trigger happy on her magic And like, since she said at the beginning to not go overboard because she always does, yeah, that's a recipe for disaster, I feel like. For the last time, I'm not a Durin. Never mind, suit yourself. Quick, round up everyone to try out this bearded Durin's cooking. Right, you guys were looking for the High Priest? Yeah, we want to ask him some questions. It's true he knows much, but it's hard to meet him. Not exactly happy, but yes. Okay. So a very clumsy elf mage who doesn't have fine control over her magic and ends up inserting more mana than she should to cast big spells when a normal spell would have done the trick. I guess that's better. It's easy if he wants to see you, but impossible if he doesn't. Sounds like your classic sage type. So how do we get him to want to see us? So Mama said that if we wanted the High Priest to share his wisdom, we should make some noise to attract him. Noise? Would a big feast count? Yeah, something like that. No objections here. Let's ask Marcel what she thinks. Speaking of which, where is she? She hasn't returned yet? Ah, well. Yeah, I saw that coming from a mile away. Man, those eyes are experiencing some soup. Those eyes are tripping hard. Damn you, red dragon, give Fairy Lane back to me. Alright, now we get to the stage. It's funny. I'll give this event that much. From the little I've read, it seems funny. I like it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get this charger hooked up. Okay. Alright, Raging Slug Eater, a flower that devours whatever it wants but needs to remain still to digest. Does it get buffed? Okay. Cool. Extremely cowardly, very slow, and will flee. I mean, if that's the case, then I'm just gonna... Give me a moment.
Illusion and intimidation are my tactics too.
Oh, he's the one who stuns people. Wait, that's not good. How long is the freaking stun active for? What the heck? Eight tiles. Jeez. Okay. Well. Nice. It's just more of a matter of I didn't really do much. So I guess there's that. You know what?
Concentrate.
Put that there.
Good timing.
I've got an idea. What do you fear most?
Right, died. All around, it's a problem if you don't have someone with a lot of range.
Stay calm and make your move. No need to stay calm. Get out of my home. Deploying.
Have I activated this? Oh, I haven't. That was silly. Are we really fighting this boss right now? Okay. I mean, I got no complaints. Just, okay. Is he really just gonna die there? Is this man really just going to die there? It's just a glimpse? Okay, good. Fair enough. Wait, what do you mean it's just a glimpse? He already died. Now we gotta kill the burb? Bro's just running around. Oh my goodness.
I've got an idea, man. I've swallowed up the sun.
Okay, I should just fast forward it. This is taking a little too long for my liking. If you want the real thing, you have to make it to this event. Fair enough.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, I'll have to try this stage again. Because I didn't know that slug could do that. So it messed me up quite a bit. My fin drying rack, my bed! Leos! Since when was Marcel this quick? Hey, I'll go with the anime bullshit explanation of, she ate berries, now she's high. And that equates to a bullshit power-up. Makes sense? I think she's seeing us as that red dragon now. What do we do? Let me try calling her. Marcel, it's me, Leos. No way. You're way too normal. Leos is the guy who'd intimidate a basilisk with just a strange pose. I mean, she's got a Wait, is that why I saw a kit review from Leos. Is that why he does, like, on skill, he just makes a weird random ass stance to, like, try to scare someone away? And it's very funny. It doesn't do much. Pretty bad as an operator you want to use, but, like, it's just funny. Well, I'm glad they made them more accurate then. Fine, if there's no other way to prove who I am. What the heck's that face, man? Man, what the hell is that face? Added on top of the fact that there's freaking... not so much, most bosses are not immune to fear. Oh, so he does the fear mechanic. Okay. Right, fair enough, then. If you play your cards right, basically any operator in the game, except for the pretty good ones. Just play them right and you'll clear things. Don't tell me she's gonna snap out of her trance here. Leos, is it really you? That actually worked? My guy's gobsmacked. Leos, the red dragonite failure. We need to defeat it so we can revive her. Wait, why are you pointing at me? What part of me looks like a dragon? Ah, shit. Oh no, she's indiscriminately attacking them. What's her problem? Is she stumbling around in a daze? Yes. Is she lashing out and babbling nonsense? Yes, yes. Foaming at the mouth? Yes, yes, yes. And she's poisoned. Lucky for you, but also unlucky. The only one who knows how to make the antidote is the High Priest. Oh god. Well, we have our kiwi grass that we can use as a general cure, all for poisons, illness, and for upset stomachs. You can try them, but I can't guarantee it'll work. Then I'll calm myself down while you guys go look for something to attract the High Priest. How? Where? A sumptuous feast ought to draw him in. She must be hallucinating, and if we don't hurry, she's going to blow my house up. Children, go with the others. I'll handle it here. Bro, that face is always gonna throw me off. What the fuck? Oh, what am I reading? Man. Got it. We'll leave her to you. What the hell was this? Phew, that should be enough fruit and fish. Thanks for guiding me, friend. But could I trouble you with one more thing? A fish? This is a fin. Oh, so that's what you call them here. Anywho, I'd like to return to the village first and boil me a pot of water. Water? Aye, I just thought of something. A regular meal probably wouldn't be impressive enough, so I plan to make a huge stew. On one hand, consider it a thank you for everything you've done for us, and on the other, didn't you say the High Priest likes lively feasts? If everyone gathers around the pot, it'll certainly become lively. Ah, you meant to make a nice pot of stew. Great, I'll head back and get it started. I have enough fruit and fish, but I still feel like something's missing. Oh, High Priest. He's here. Odd. Heard a strange noise and came over, but there's nothing here. And my invincible cool thing exploded too. My luck has been terrible today. Fine, I'll just go home and sleep it off. I won't be out here all alone on my own if I hadn't promised Zamama I'd look after the research projects. Who? I'll get more context in the other event. Plump and vibrant colors. A healthy bird. Let's check Bob's gourmet guide to see if it's edible. Foul beasts are creatures covered with feathers that can fly, edible and delicious no matter how you cook them. This should make for the perfect main ingredient. Eye-catching too. I'm sure the High Priest will love it. This is it. Okay. Well, I can't say much. Why is there a Durin approaching me with a hungry look? Oh god. Why is there a Durin approaching me with a hungry look in his eyes? Hold on. Is he really a Durin even? I see it. How interesting. Wait, it's been so long since I last played Dead. How do you do it? Is he really going to play Dead? Oh no. I didn't mean to hit you that hard. And he's out like a light. Well, as long as it's dead. Children, have you gathered enough fruit? Let's head back. This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go. Laios, I know you're Laius, but why do I keep thinking you look more like the dragon? Okay, that made me laugh more than I should. Chicken has been added to the inventory. Oh. Man, that is such a screenshot-worthy face, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the slow fade out to the normal pose. Marcel, let's talk about Fairlene instead. Yeah, she's my best friend. And listen to me, she's so happy that you hear her brother. Listen to me, she's so happy that you're her brother, Laios. She really likes you and always talks about you. Ah, okay. Everyone else considered her a terrible student, but I disagree. I learned so many things from her. I love her. But I was too weak. So she got eaten by the dragon. It's not just your fault, Marcel. Marcel, she's my sister. Of course we're going to save her. I'll never give up. However, Laios cannot help but feel a little curious. It seems that everyone looks like a different red dragon to the poisoned Marcel at the moment. So how exactly does everyone look? His mind is going elsewhere. Does Senshi look like a short and stout dragon? Is Chilchuk a tiny one? Should he go look for some of the fruit to find out for himself? No, please. How's Marcel? She just fell asleep. They said it's how the body protects itself from the toxin, but it's still better to get the antidote sooner than later. Good, I'll get the stew started then, with this fatty bird I caught. I really hope this will attract the High Priest. Anyway, we must hurry now. I'll prepare the word. Help me with the prep work and it'll be done sooner. Check which way the wind is blowing, and build your fire downwind to avoid starting a forest fire. Wash the fruits, mushrooms, and pots, then cut them into bite-sized chunks and put them aside. Add some spices, kiwi grass to the pot, bring it to a boil so the meat will absorb the flavor better. Then add the fruits and mushrooms for bringing out the umami taste, cook a few minutes more, then add the meat and potatoes. Scale the fish, then slice open the belly and remove the organs. Wash the gills with the running water, or simply remove them with a fish. Did I really say wash the gills with running water, or simply remove them with a fish? Why is my reading comprehension getting worse? I don't even have the energy to laugh at myself. Wash the gills with running water or simply remove them with a knife. Okay, no. Don't think about it. Make diagonal cuts on the fish, mix chili, pepper, salt and lemon juice all together, then smear the mixture on the cuts. Skewer them in clean branches, place them right by the campfire. Don't forget to rotate them now and then to ensure they're evenly cooked. Now let's check back on our burb. When the broth starts to thicken, add some salt and have a little taste test. Finally, simmer on low heat until that mouth-watering smell comes out. And it's done. A pot of stew for the High Priest. How do you usually get his attention? Sing, dance, cheer, feast, then he'll show up naturally. Alright, let's dig in, everyone. The fruit and mushrooms enrich the flavor along with the herbs' unique aroma. A good stew. It smells so good. Sing, dance, the High Priests won't come unless you get moving. Oh, okay. You too, Chilchuk and Shinshi? Bro is waddling about. Is this high priest still out here yet? We'll have to use our ultimate method then. An earnest plea. High priest, delicious food awaits you, please come. Bro is screaming at the top of his lungs. Oh my god. Jungle fatty bird banquet, fatty bird and vegetable detox stew, fin grilled on branches. Thanks. Okay, I'll just read it later. But what the So warm. I haven't had such a pleasant bath in a Okay, I don't... Now that stew looks a little off-putting, not gonna lie. But there are too many strange ingredients in here. Sliced mushrooms and cubed potatoes? Chili pepper and kiwi grass too, even. Slurp. It tastes weird. Is this a medicinal bath? Oh, it feels like my butt is being broiled. Reminds me of the heat inside the cockpit before the mech takes off. This really is quite pleasant. I can't. High priest, are you good? You okay? You mentally sane? You like being cooked? I'll just soak in it in, and all the exhaustion from the explosion will disappear. That's not. The burp came back to life? It revived in the stew? Could it be? Oh, is it an undying monster? High priest, what are you doing inside the pot? High priest? This fat bird? He was here the whole time? So that broth was his bathwater? I just drank some. Oh, I wonder what the undying monster tastes like. Yes, I am the high priest. And during my bath, I figured out what you all want from me. Seeing how your companion is poisoned, I will certainly not sit idly by. I don't remember mentioning that. To cure your companion, the best method is to drink this medicinal bath water. Oh god. I bet even a crazy feral wolf will come to its senses after having such a disgusting You don't have to roast it like that. And for your information, it's your own dirt that's mixed into the stew, you little freak. Disgusting. If it's bad, I'm sure it's the main ingredient's fault. Since the high priest had spoken, please have your companion try the blessed stew. What a strange taste, but it's nice and warm. It's so noisy. Great, the high priest stew really worked. High priest stew? Oh no, she's gonna think she just ate. Oh god. Oh no. Marisol struggles to open her eyes. A monster that can speak and still alive. The monster is currently sipping the soup in the pot, which shares the same aroma as the bowl of the stew before her. At the same time, Laios already has his spoon in his hand. Goes in for a quick scoop, sending it straight into his mouth. Marisol opens her mouth, but then she comes back to her senses and lets out a shriek. Monster! I don't want it! I'm sick of eating monsters! Hey, the stew's pretty good. You need your taste buds checked, my boy. Oh my god. High priest? Shh, I know what you want to know. I already have the gist of what's happened. I see, but it's not the time yet. The time? For what? Oh, nothing. You're looking for Rhodes Island, yes? Yes, Rhodes Island can help you. You're moving in the right direction. Just carry on as you have. He's gone? Again? He said we were heading in the right direction. Sounded to me like a whole bunch of nonsense. Because you're not even heading in any particular direction. So, Marcel, why did you just throw caution to the wind and eat that fruit? They look like raspberries. Raspberries? When I first met Faylene, she offered me some. So when I found fruit here that looked exactly the same, I thought they were raspberries too, and there was a little bird eating them. So I took two. Well, you can tell her what happened later. Yeah, and about all the trouble you caused while you had food poisoning. Enough of that! Let's continue our search for Rhodes Island. Okay, serious talk though. Was that bird actually a fraud?
Ho fatto di meglio. Prenditela pure con me se ne è scappato qualcuno.
Anyways. Let's do the stage again for the last time. And then I will do stage 3, possibly stage 4 if I have enough time because of all the story content I gotta go through. And then we should be golden. Absolutely golden.
Sun's perfectly positioned. Let's head to the ambush point.
Oh, so it digests it as well.
Good timing.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
Just wait a bit, then we can get a proper squad here.
Stay calm.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。これで分かったでしょ。信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, I messed up, but no. Those guys don't do much. Good. And that's good.
Toxins and traps are my tactics.
Deploying.
That really knocks you out for a while, huh? Oh, interesting.
What do you need of me? Stay calm and get out of my home!
Enough dreaming. Only nightmares come with me.
Right, continue. What? Okay, so it's basically instantly deployment, okay. Fair enough. Didn't know that thing could eat our operators, but hey, you learn something new every day.
Illusion and intimidation are my tactics too.
All the slugs
I
going
see
past are
you
gonna be
managed to
tripping me
complete
hard,
the
not
mission
gonna lie,
without
on the stage.
causing any unnecessary pain to the quarry. Not bad. Icke dåligt. Sip a hot
Really
drink
deploy.
and get some rest.
Hey, very nice. At least it makes them more fun to be around, you know? Okay. Jungle Detox 2. Golden Carrot. Wonder what this is about. That's interesting. Alright, let's start. I don't see anything out here in the wilds. How much longer are we going to have to walk? Hey, why do you look like you're having so much fun? Hey, you're being way too chipper about all this. That's because I managed to get one of this world's magical items. What? Sure, but it's just some trash no one else wanted. Don't tell me you wouldn't be so happy as can be if you found a new type of lockpick. Ever since coming to this world, I found it difficult to use my own magic. Instead, there is an unknown form of magic here that I can't use. But now I have this... okay. But now I have this D32 steel flashlight. You know, it's always going to be interesting seeing how the fantasy people react to our technology that we have today. The factory owner said this D32 steel. Oh, isn't that also one of the materials that we use when upgrading operators? I mean, E2ing mainly 6 stars and then upgrading their masteries, if I recall correctly. Incredible amounts of energy, and that local mages use it to make magical items. Maybe I could use it to channel my magic better. I even saw him use it to fire off something like a flash spell. I still believe that nothing in this world comes without a price. Maybe he didn't want to let a perfectly good tool go to waste, so he gave it to an amazing mage like me. I'm so hyped up about the principles behind this world's magic now. Well, why not get in some practice? How about using it to get the fruit down from the tree over there? It's rare to see fruit trees here. One of the expensive materials. Yeah, I remember that, because... correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Mlinar need D32? Was it Mlinar? I think it was, right? Like, Mlinar needs 4 D32s. Steel to, what's it called? E2 him. It's rare to see fruit trees here, and there's a few by the water. We might not get another chance. You just want to taste the fruit. But fine, just for practice, I'll give it a go. Yeah. A moment of silence. A moment of silence for Marcel's attempt at using a flashlight. Nothing's happening. But how? The factory owners could use it just fine. I could feel it responding to me. Maybe you're imagining things. I'll give it another go. Yet another moment of silence. Still nothing. Can you really get this flashlight thing to work, Marcel? Why not go back to using your staff? I just need to get used to it. Give me a moment, I'll understand how it works. The frick did she do? Oh, you did it! Marcel, I knew you could... Why'd you blow yourself up? Look, no need to push yourself. Why does magic come up the end? Why are this world's magic items so hard to use? This is why I hate magic. We got a magic hater here. Since she is a magic hater, okay. That's different. One more time. This time I'll get it right for sure. Ah, she doesn't know how to use it properly. Where are we? Excuse me, I think this D32 flashlight has some issues. No way, I gave you my most prized flashlight for free and now you're back complaining about it? No, I'm not. I just want to ask if you happen to sell any books that explain how it works. I'd like to study it if I could. No? What kind of place do you think we are? We're a factory on its last legs. We don't have anything but the weapons and mining machines. If you don't want it, then give it back. I knew it. No one could truly understand the beauty of it. You can even use it to light up the entire night sky. Nobody appreciates this sort of handy gadget. They don't sell at all. Now my factory's about to go out of business. I thought I finally met someone with good taste. I didn't mean it that way. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just give it another shot once I've done more research on this world's magical principles and... thank you for the gift. We should get back to our search for Rhodes Island. Into that wasteland again? This world's way too big. It'll be exhausting if we walk there. I don't think I've seen any carriages, but... Excuse me, this, truck? Oh, so it's called a truck. How much does one cost? Ha! My factory might be going bust, but this truck's still worth a penny. I don't think you could afford one. Oh. I really doubt we could reach Rhodes Island by walking all the way there. Who the frick are these two? Yeah, boss. Lunch. Boss, we're nearly bankrupt. You should sell whatever we have left, otherwise I'm worried about us getting our wages. What? Okay. We've been eating carrot rice balls for yoinks, you know. You said you'd have roast golden carrot for our farewell party today to strive for a better tomorrow. Look, I know I need money to feed you guys, but if I sell off that truck, I'll have nothing to my name. Alright, you all. We're about to start prepping for our party, so I'll leave you to your business. A farewell party? It's not like there's anything to prep. All we have are carrot and rice. The very first meal we had when this place opened was golden carrots. If I had any golden carrots to give you, I'd give them, but right now, if I could, I'd love to continue the tradition. If I could. So it's a tradition for you to eat golden carrots here. Yep. You'd always have a golden carrot dish for our get-together meals. It looks like we'll have to give up on the idea today. Seriously, where are we gonna find any? I suppose barbecue and carrot rice will have to do for the party. Mind if I look at your ingredients? Just this basket of carrots and that meat over there. What are you doing? Understand the situation here now. Leave the ingredients to me, will ya? When I'm done cooking, you'll be able to say your goodbyes with a smile. Eh? You... Oh, what's on his mind? Did you forget? Sensei joined us because he couldn't stand watching Leos cook. Oh. Probably he just can't stand the thought of someone having a sloppy meal. Eating's not just for survival. It's got emotional value too. I understand that. I'll help you get some of these those golden carrots. Really? I've got plenty of regular carrots, and I can certainly do something with those. But what's a golden carrot exactly? Is it just a gold-colored carrot? You lot aren't Rimbelitans, are you? Golden carrots are a traditional delicacy around these parts. Ore and carrots. Rimbelitans' two specialties. You eat ore. How do you cook it? Eat ore? No. The gold dust on golden carrots comes from this secretions of gold glitter originium slugs. That kind of thing is just out of our that kind of thing is just out of our price range. But if you could find some gold glitterers, we'd be able to make some right now, no problem. I see. Where do these slugs live? In mines, out in the wilds, anywhere there's not a lot of people. See that pit over there? Definitely got a slug nest in it. And the mine it's got 2 more. That tunnel further ahead is overgrown with grass, which means it's already abandoned by the slugs. Most of the local golden glitterers get snatched up by the trappers though. I bet it'd be hard to find one. Huh. Well, the factory might be shutting down, but I still haven't finished all my work for the day. If you lot can find some gold glitterers, we'd never forget. I am a bit hungry, but we should do something about getting to Rhodes Island, right? If you do manage to get those golden carrots, would you mind selling us your truck at a discount? I'll consider it. How the heck are they even going to get a truck? I mean, the currency... Okay, I'm assuming this they have the standard currency of gold coins, but I don't know how much that would be worth in Terra. Gold as a material should be worth pretty highly, I would assume at least. So that would sell for a bit, and I just realized we're in Rimbilliton. There must be slugs around here. I can hear them crawling around. It's just gonna be some normal ones, I'm guessing. Whoa, there's loads of them there. How are we supposed to find a gold glitterer in this crowd? Only Big Bob can calm them down. You've seen it, their attacks hurt like heck. So I don't think it'd be easy to get their secretions or whatever. Looks like you've got no choice but to fight. Understood. Stand back, I'll try using the magic item again. I'm definitely getting it right this time. Marcel lifts the D32 flashlight, shuts her eyes tight, and tries her best to sense the energy stored within. She blew herself up last time. Can she really make it work? No, stop! What is it now? Sentient interruption does nothing to stop the flashlight. In fact, it begins to glow even brighter. Don't kill them all at once, Marcel. You have to take them out one by one. I think we've got a bigger problem than that now, Senshi. Marcel's thingy looks like it's about to... Marcel begins to glow like a dazzling light, her hair fluttering with power. Oh wait, yeah, 'cause it's filled with... I'm guessing that flashlight is filled with originium, and you use it by using your arts, and arts are different from what the traditional mage spells use with mana, right? So that's why she's able to activate the flashlight. I'm guessing that's the power behind it, and now she kind of sensed the energy, and now she's going to try to attempt to use arts, originium arts I mean. My eyes! What's happening? I think the slugs noticed us. I see them, but I still can't control this thingy very well. Calm down, Marcel. Try it again. It might work. Feel the flow of mana being drawn in from all around. Channel that power through my fingertips and into the tool, then release. Studying and using magic requires one to surpass the limits of focus, preciseness, and sincerity over and over again. But what one truly requires is an understanding, acceptance, and awareness of the philosophy of magic. Right at this moment, Marcel's curiosity for the magic of this world has allowed her to create a miracle. It worked? It worked, right? Cautiously stop. I'm not too sure. It's like I managed to release something, but it disappeared. But I can still sense it. Stay on your toes. It looks like it looks way more powerful than I expected. Oh. Okay. Expected. They run behind a rock, huddling tight as they cower behind it, praying that that it will hold against the blast. After an eternity of waiting, a foreboding sound begins to rise from beneath the ground. The earth creaks and groans. Wait, what happened? What kind of sound was that? Carefully back away. I don't think any of those are golden glitter slugs, though. How about we get out of here first and look someplace else? I feel like the soil's loosened up a bit. Yeah, I also heard something break beneath us. Could it be Mercil's magic that went below our feet? Oh, did he get flown off? I'm assuming something jumped out from the ground, and he got flinged off. Well, let's see. Oh, there are many. What the? There are many slugs here. Okay. It's just gonna be better to do this. And you know what? Let's use Mlinar.
These so-called foes, not even worth drawing my sword.
I mean, I understand why it's not worth drawing your sword, Mlinar, but like still, my guy.
Toxins and traps are my... Ottima decisione.
What kind of battle will it end up being? I wonder.
Of course, he'll...
Stay calm.
Ooh, they're hungry. They're hungry. Still eating though. Okay, where the heck do I even place you? I mean, sure, I can take care of one side here. That way. Yeah,
Good
sure,
timing.
whatever.
No need to panic.
I don't think I need to consider much here. By the way, what's that? That seems an interesting type of slug.
Stay calm. I'll pin you to your shadow.
Yes. Nice. Done.
I won't be afraid.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate. They just get knocked out for a while. Like a pretty long while. Oh, that's where the flippin' corrosive things are from. They look disgusting.
How very tiring.
I've got an idea. What do you fear most? Mettimi alla prova.
Oh, that's the gold glitter slug. Ooh.
Relax. What? You think you're a better robber than me?
Oh shit, that's not good. Yeah, sure.
You really think you'll get away? 私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。Got it.
Bruh.
Here. Are you afraid of me?
You just freaking digested an operator.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so they don't permanently get removed. The idea of just they ate an operator of ours seemed, I just disliked it, let's just say. Careful, I think we fell into a mine. Like the worker said earlier, the slugs made a nest here. They colonized this place because the factory's about to shut down. Anyone see any gold glitter slugs? I think they're just normal slugs. Let's go before they notice us. Yeah, this is gonna be like a 3-part stream to get to the boss. And then the 4th part is just gonna be me trying the EX stages. Don't see any gold glitters here. Gold glitters. Okay. Don't see any gold glitters here either. They're all the normal kind. Bob's Gourmet Guide says that gold glitter originium slugs are a common variety in the wilds. They live within cracks in the rocks or in caves, and they behave identically to other varieties of originium slug. Okay, I'm leaving. I have to cook. Alright. Have a good dinner, Rango. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye. Take care. Nothing exotic. 8 still. Alright, see you in the next one. So we should be able to find some here. Do you really not feel anything on top of your head? Ah, okay, that's why they're all huddled together. Huh? Ah, this is an originium slug larva? Looks like its shell has just grown in, so it's still rather soft. And it's busy secreting mucus to harden the shell, which raises its body temperature. It's actually quite snug and cozy having it crawl on my head like this. You are the only person, my guy, who would actually enjoy that. What the flip? Want to try, Marcel? Man, that weird zoom in was gold. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream after I get through this cutscene, because I feel like I think one of my nostrils is blocked. That's why I'm not able to speak properly. I have a bad feeling about going any further. It sounds like there's other living creatures in here. We should head back. We still haven't found any gold glitters, though. Do they really live here? Maybe we can use something like golden powder instead of the instead for the carrots? Let's go a little deeper. I don't want to let those lads down when they're hoping with all their heart. And if we don't find those slugs, we might not be able to buy that truck. True. No, wait. I just realized I should probably have plugged it in earlier. Because, yeah, that's not good at all. There's a group behind us. Don't think they're gold glitters, though. They don't look gold, at least. What are they? Acid originium slugs. Remember, Big Bog said their mucus is extremely corrosive. Don't get splashed by it. Marcel. Got it. Don't use any magic that is too strong. I told you not to kill them all. That really doesn't matter right now. Incantation? Ah, summoning magic? No, it takes too long. Defensive magic? Don't think I have enough mana. Crap, I still can't use my staff properly here. Oh right, flash magic? I'm going to try the flashlight again. If the factory owner was able to make it shine, then I should be able to use it to amplify my flash magic, right? But it might not be that useful against a group of monsters. We're running out of time. Whatever you do, do it quick. There's more of them by the second. Fine, here goes. Flash. You wiped them all out in just one shot? Whoa, I did it. I'm starting to understand how to use the local magic. You're the best flashlight. You're the first magic item I managed to use here. Now's not the time. The mucus got splashed everywhere. Be careful. Make sure it doesn't touch your skin. Wait, the flashlight? Oh, what's happening? The light coming from the tip of the D32 flashlight begins to dim, its components sparking and sizzling. Before Marcel can even respond, thick smoke comes out of it as she drops it on the ground. Flashlight! Marcel, don't zone out now. You'll get splashed by the mucus too. My flashlight. I think it's broken. Why don't we see if the factory owner can fix it once we get back? So she just starts. Okay. This mucus. It smells pretty good. Quite unlike the. Man, the voice acting there was. This mucus. It smells pretty good. Alright, that was funny. Quite unlike the mucus from last time. It's more like. Is he going down to inspect it? He probably is, right? Oh, he tasted it as well. It's sweet and sour. Really? Oh, he's gonna inspect it as well. You're right. You guys really need to stop putting bug mucus in your mouth. Tangy, I like it. And what a beautiful color too. It's all bright and gold. Gold, you say? The magic shot out from the flashlight turned the mucus gold and tasty. I think I'm going to use this as a replacement for the gold glitter slugs. The once corrosive mucus becomes edible under the influence of magic. How fascinating. But this type of mucus is normally stored inside the slug's body. We should gather it all up and make it edible first. Don't tell me you want to use these on the ground. No, ingredients must be clean. These are fine for a taste test, but absolutely not for cooking. And there's not enough of them to make a dish anyway. If we're gonna make golden carrots, we'll still have to gather the mucus inside the slugs. And how do we do that? The ones from earlier were scared off by Mercel's magic. Before they return, we gather it from the ones that are still stunned. I'm pretty sure the flashlight is broken though. Why not try using your staff? Alright, don't try. Did it work? Looks like... No, the mucus hasn't changed. Maybe give it another go? It's probably the flashlight, right? How about now? Still no change. But why? Your magic seems to be a bit on and off as well, Marcel. Yeah, it's been like this since we arrived here. The only think I was able to gather enough mana was when I managed to use the flashlight successfully. The factory head did say that the D32 steel can withstand incredible amounts of energy. The flashlight might have some amplification effect. The flash magic by itself won't be enough in either the mana gathering or casting stages, which means I still need... Hey, Leo, stop playing around with that slug. Are you even listening to Marcel at all? Times like these, you just need to do what she says. This is her field of expertise, after all. I've got it. Got what? With just my staff and the mana I have now, I can never change the mucus into what we need. You'll need a conductor like the D32 steel to amplify it. There's no point doing any more tests with my staff. We still need that flashlight. I think if you tried using it again while it's smoking like that, we're just gonna end up stunned like the slugs. Hey, do you really think I'm that bad at it? The only reason you guys are making progress in this discussion is because I used the flashlight to make the mucus edible. One moment. I managed to get a bit of an understanding of the local magic, and the next, my flashlight. It doesn't seem to have melted at all from the acid. That D32 steels must be the silvery metal, right? Well, Marcel just said that the material is what's important, so it should be able to discharge magic no matter the shape, right? What do you mean? Well, I would assume so. But why are you asking me that all of a sudden? Wait, she didn't think of that? Oh, why are you looking at me like that? No, flashlight, my flashlight. Stop, don't make it into a... Oh god. The sooner we make these carrots, the sooner we find Rhodes Island, the sooner we save Faylene, okay? Huh. Oh, they are legitimately destroying the flashlight. Look, it's not that bad. Remember that time my lockpicks were used to dig mimic meat out of its shell? The flashlight is different! That's what I said about my lockpicks. Pot's finished. No! Don't worry, it's just in a new form is all. As a tool, it's still as handy as ever. The form's really important though. So why don't you try doing that to the mucus now? Rest in peace, my flashlight. We shared such happy times together. Don't worry, I won't let your sacrifice be in vain. I think it worked. Probably because of the reflection and the natural D22 steel. Just a few things to go. Get these all out of here and sell them to the scrapyard. Man, I really don't want to do this. We used to cook and eat here. Midnight snacks, barbecues, parties. Something smells really good. Huh. I smell it too. Where is it coming from? Is someone cooking outside? I've cooked some golden carrots for you folks. Some what? You actually managed to find some gold glitters. Nah, but we did find something else that'll turn the carrots golden. Might not be traditional, but the color will do. Should live up to your expectations for your last meal together. By the way, if you hadn't given me that flashlight, we wouldn't have been able to make this dish. I wouldn't have been able to use my magic in this world as I always do without it. It's certainly not something nobody would appreciate. Really? Now we get the... Hey, nice. D22 steel pot golden carrot feast. I mean, he's a dwarf, so makes sense why he'd be able to turn a flashlight into a pot. Well, this taste. I didn't think it'd be sweet and sour. Amazing, right? It's delicious though. It has this refreshing and fruity aroma. Amazing, right? I bet even Big Bob never realized he could prepare acid slugs like this. Just think about it. Sodas, sorbets. There's tons of foods you can make for them. Thanks, boss. I mean it. I never thought you'd be able to eat golden carrot on our last day here. What are you thanking me for? It's them who did all the work. I'll say though, this doesn't taste a lick like our first meal as a crew, but it still brings back memories. Back then, when we were eating golden carrots together, you said you wanted to join me and make this Rimbilliton's #1 factory. Who doesn't have 1 or 2 wild dreams when they're young? It's not too late either, just need to start from scratch is all. Right, now that there's someone who approves of my product, maybe my dream can live on. Yeah, why not take your truck around some of the towns a bit and find somewhere else to make it a reality? Alright, the truck. Hey, you guys wanted to buy my truck, right? Oh? What? Oh, right. Are you alright with it? Not that we have much money in the first place. I'm definitely not selling it off. I still need it for my livelihood. Oh. But I can take you anywhere you live, as long as it's in Rimbilliton. Really? Really. And for free too. Consider it my thanks for the golden carrots. Come on, eat up. Then I'll take you where you need to go. As long as the engine's not kaput, we can go anywhere. Hey, that was very sweet. Aw, that was very sweet.
Very well done, Doctor.
Yeah, that was very, very nice. Oh, we are going north to the Sami. Holy, that is... Huh. Yeah, that seems a little, I'd not prefer going to Sami if I could. For sure. Anyways, I think that is it for this stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time here. This stream had a bit more downtime than usual, because I was just I was enjoying my time here. This collab seems very interesting. I like the story, how it's handling itself. We also have to see how it ends and how our motley crew of adventurers gets to Rhodes Island. I'm gonna be continuing this collab 2 days later, you know, normal schedule. And I'll try to schedule it first, so you guys have an idea of when I actually stream and not just randomly start streaming without any prior warning. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed your time here. Please like the video. Please like the stream if you did, dislike it if you didn't. If you couldn't catch the stream live, feel free to share your thoughts down below in the comments. Give me any advice, dunk on me as a new player, or make fun of my accent, or my pronunciation, whatever goes, go crazy. And I will see you all in the next video. In the next stream. Bye bye now.